Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Money Side, and I'm back again for another video. In this video, I'm gonna explain to you exactly how NBA 2K25 makes no sense at all. The stats that they have on our players that are multipliers, right? They make no sense because they go past 100%. And in life, right? And in reality, what have you seen that went past 100%? It doesn't make sense. Everything adds up to 100%, right? There's only a whole. There is no more than a whole. So let's go ahead and look exactly what I'm talking about because I probably don't make a lot of sense to y'all, right? So let's look at this. One thing that I just want to go over first, right? Let's look at my attributes. So if you look at my attributes, I have a 94 three-point shot. 94, right? So one thing I want to stress is we have badge multipliers. So if I look at my badges, I have limitless range. And one thing I don't like about 2K is they don't have any type of percentage that shows you how much limitless range is affecting your player. Like say if limitless range affected my player for 2 points or 1%, 2%, 3%. Like they have no type of indicator because they're doing this purposely, right? They're doing this on purpose because I'm going to show you where they have it in somewhere else where they actually show you the percentage. And I don't know if this is because the company that they're working with requested that they show the percentages, but you could just scroll right over to the next tab and they don't have no percentages. So what am I talking about? Hold on. Let me finish these badges real quick. So we have shooting badges, Deadeye, limitless range, right? What other shooting badges we have? We have shifty shooter, set shot specialist. Now we have all these badges that affect shooting, right? I have a 94. Remember, I have a 94 three-point shot. Now we have all these badges that's going to affect that 94 three-point shot. How much closer do you think these badges are going to bring me to the overall of 100, right? They don't have 100 because it wouldn't make any sense. So you have 99 overall. How much closer am I from 94 to 99? Only 5 attribute points. But look at these badges. We have no percentages. We have nothing next to these badges that's breaking down and giving us any type of percentage or anything that's showing us how we're getting closer to that 99, right? So let's go back out. Let me show you this, right? Well, before we get to that, let's show you this. So if you take a look at the skill boosts and the turbo boosts, first, turbo boost, which is Gatorade, right? 2K is working with Gatorade to have this on the screen, right? I actually use this the electrolyte. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. But these are dope. These actually work good. But anyway, aside from that, you see the percentages, right? So we have 25%, we have 20%, we have 25%. Even on the bottle said receive 20% for my points, progression, boost for every workout completed, right? So look, if Gatorade is able to provide you the percentages, right? I don't know if 2K did this just because they wanted to, or my guess is Gatorade said, no, we want our percentages shown, right? But you just scroll right over and it says increase your jump shot ability for 10 games. What does that mean? How much am I increasing? Is it a percentage base or is it an attribute base where it's 1, 2, 3, right? 3. So if you guys don't know, we used to have park cards and it used to say that you were getting a +5 attribute boost when you put on a skill boost. So before it used to show how much you were getting, right? And it was attribute based. It wasn't percentage based, how the turbo boosts are. I don't know why they switched that. Let's go back to actually, and the reason why, well, excuse me, I do know why they switched that because it doesn't make any sense. You will be past 99 overall three-point shot. I will be way past that. I'll be like 110 or 115, right? So look, let's say I have 94. I do. Those badges that I had, let's say they all add up to like +2 attributes. Let's say this adds up to +1. Okay, cool. Now let this is where it's gonna blow it all out of the water, where it's not gonna make any sense. The takeover system does not make sense whatsoever when you add up all the whole shooting mechanism behind shooting. Badges, the boosts, and then the takeover system. So look, I have kryptonite. What does kryptonite do? Kryptonite gives you driving dunk, it gives you speed with ball, and it gives you speed. Look at that. Look at that. Look how high I get up when I get to the takeover ability. 97, 96, 94. Please tell me, when you get takeover, do you feel like you playing like that? Now let's go over to make it rain. I want to go to something else because it's going to show you once I get to level 4, my 3-point shot is maxed. Level 4, it's maxed. 99 plus 7, it's maxed, right? This doesn't even, see, it says +7. It doesn't even take into account that it's actually a 94 3-point shot. That's another thing that's completely broken. The takeover system does not take into account the +1s that you get for your attribute on your players, because it's saying I have to get to +7, you see? But it really should be +5 because I'm currently at 94, 5, 99, right? We all got good math. Come on now. But look, it says I have a maxed out 3-point shot soon as I get to level 4. So I don't even have to activate my full takeover to get that, right? So please tell me how this makes sense. I'm in game. I activate level 4 takeover, so I have 99 3-point shot. The boost that I just bought, which does not, it's pointless at this point, right? Because I'm already at 99. I'm already at 99. So how does this even apply? I'm wasting a boost at that point, right? You're wasting a boost. Now let's get to the badges. You're already at 99. How can these badges affect the 99 when you're already there? Do you see what I'm saying? If you really add up all these attributes, everything, because the takeover is what takes it over the top to where it makes no sense. None of this makes sense when you add all the attributes up. Your player per attribute will literally be past 99. My driving dunk is 87, right? Look, guys. My driving dunk is 87. I haven't put nothing on it. 87. If I use the current takeover that I have, which is kryptonite, right? Driving dunk goes up to 94, right? Now my badges, I have posterizer on silver, right? Let's go down to the boosts. If I buy a boost for dunks, right? Layups and dunks, bro, I'm past 99. Do you guys, unless it's a percentage base, right? And then they need to tell us that. They need to break this all down. Why do we not have any type of percentage next to our skill boosts? But I'm hoping I'm making as much sense as possible to you guys. In certain attributes, we're well past 99 overall, bro. You're like 110, 105. That's why when you match up against these players and stuff, you see their attributes, it say 105. I don't know if you got, I'm actually bring it up on the screen and show you like TikTok, and you'll match up against a computer and the player, all attributes will be 104. Bro, this game, it doesn't make sense. Look, it's been damn near 6 months into 2K25, and Mike Wang said something in 2K24. He has not responded. Nothing. Silence. You know why? Because we are playing the game. We know exactly what's wrong with the game. If he comes out and says something, he know he's going to have a ton of people that's going to jump down his throat and tell him exactly why he's wrong and have a whole bunch of video to provide that. Remember when they did that before? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with 2K. You guys need to show me some video. Ronnie, excuse me, you remember that? I hope I'm making so much sense to you guys. Look, We'll run through it one more time real quick, just real quick. I have a 94 3-point shot. You go to my badges. I have gold badges. Now, they're not legendary, right? But just think about those players that have legendary badges and they have a 99 overall 3-point shot. How much can a legendary affect the 99 3-point shot? If you ask me, nothing. It's already filled. The attribute is already filled. You will be going past the 100% cap on the 3-point shot. How else does it affect the player? Are you telling me it affects it like 0.0001%? Like, tell me if it's percentage based, because it doesn't make sense whatsoever, bro. My boosts. What is the boost worth? What is my jump shot boost worth, bro? The takeover is what takes it to the top. Make it rain. I have a maxed 99 3-point shot. You can't get past 99. How does this make sense? Look, I want you guys to understand this. If our players were what they are and that these attributes actually weren't air, they weren't just filler to make you see like a visual representation of what your player's supposed to be. If it wasn't that and these players were legitimately the attributes that's behind them, we were literally, there would be, we wouldn't be able to play. Everybody be dunking on everybody. Everybody launching from everywhere. Everybody shooting threes on everything. Bro, the game will be so inconsistent. It doesn't make sense. Please, in the comments, if you guys think this makes sense, please tell me. If you guys understand what I'm saying, please. I want to have a conversation about this because I was just literally sitting here and thinking like, I'm actually making a video about not buying any jump shot boosts. I scored 27 points. Now, granted, I went, what was it? 6 for 10. 6 for 10 and 5 for 8 from field goal. Right? It was kind of tough. It wasn't easy. I wasn't just out there knocking everything down, right? And while I was shooting, I had it in the back of my head like, damn, I hope I make this. You feel me? All of us got that at the back of the head. I don't care how many shots you to put up. You like, oh shit, I hope this drop. But yeah, y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Have y'all ever came to this conclusion where your player attributes aren't matching? Like you have all of this, like the takeover system just completely just blew it out the water. It shows the flaws in the games completely. There's no way I can have a 99 3-point shot and still be out there missing. I have a 99 3-point shot during takeover. How many of you guys had takeover and you got the takeover is like air? You're missing more when the takeover activates than you were before. Yo, man, I'm out, man. We out.